What are stock buybacks and why are Google and Apple doing it? Let's break it down, the ins and outs of stock buybacks with our no bull guide. Google's parent company, Alphabet, said Tuesday its board of directors authorized a $70 billion in share repurchases. The move is an acceleration of the company's strategy to return capital to shareholders through share buybacks. To start, what is a stock buyback?
A stock buyback is exactly what it sounds like. Company goes out there and buys back its stock, basically repurchases its shares. And it can do that on the open market, going out there and just buying up a slew of shares, or it can go about buying back its stock in a few ways, like negotiating directly with investors or offering them a certain amount of cash.
And why do companies do this?
One of the main reasons why companies buy back stock is because issuing equity is expensive. Companies look at this thing called the cost of capital, which is basically the cost of holding certain types of securities on their balance sheets. And equity is more expensive than debt. So whenever you get the chance to do it, maybe buy up that equity. It lowers your costs there. And it could provide a temporary boost to earnings per share. There's always that. But, shareholders benefit too. That's a return on their cash. Most likely, because usually buybacks happen higher than the stock price. And I'll throw out there too, from a tax perspective, if you get a dividend, you pay ordinary income rates on that. But if you get a buyback, your return could be charged cap gains rates, and typically those are lower than ordinary income.
Tech is very dicey right now. We're seeing a lot of volatility. Aren't companies that buy back taking on the same risks as retail here? And with regard to tech, isn't that kind of kooky?
It's all about how the companies want to use their cash. And sometimes shareholders look at a tech company and they say, okay, you're innovating, your competitors are rolling out all these cool products, they're spending on R&D. Why are you spending your cash on buying back your stock? It really depends on your horizon and your goals, because if a company is reinvesting back in its business, that could mean good things for long-term growth, but you have to be invested until that long-term growth happens to really reap the rewards of it.
Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and be sure to tune in tomorrow.